Hey guys, so I thought I would tell a little story about my little troublemaker here. Wilson, say hi. So, right over here, we got this nice fruit stand. Below that, we keep our onions and potatoes and etc. stuff. Well, Wilson found out that he could grab the doors on there, the wire doors, climb up that, and get to the fruit. And then he could climb to the next one, and the next one. And he would get up there and pick out his own fruit. Well, I was all the way back there in my room, doing schoolwork, and I didn't hear him. So after a few minutes I came to check on him, and I found him right up here with the apples. Well, normally he gets into one apple, and we're okay, because we can slice it up and give it to him over the next few days. No, today he decided that he was going to get not one apple, not two, not three, but 4 apples. Okay, that's just a bad apple. Thought I missed one. But he got into 4 apples, and one of them he had taken from up here and dropped it down there. Well, I went and put him up and got all the apples that he had eaten on, and I got this fancy little slicer. You just line it up with the apple and push down, and that little hole takes out the core. Works pretty nice. Here is the result. Oh, and while I was using that, after I would push down, I would turn it over and use my thumb to push out all the pieces of apple. And I wound up pushing too hard and cut my finger. And by the time I realized that it was actually bleeding, I was in my room and decided to use what I had available, which was a tissue and duct tape, instead of walking 5 feet to get a Band-Aid. So, this bag, I washed all the apples, and this bag is clean so we can eat them or we can give them to Wilson. Same with this bag. This bag contains the cores and all the pieces that Wilson had already eaten on. Nice little squirrel bites. So yeah, Squirrel got his own fruit. Now he's in trouble because he ate 4 apples instead of just eating 1. Because he couldn't be happy with 1 apple. He had to eat 4. Now, I would just like to point out that this is not an isolated incident. We have found him up there multiple times. One time I came in here, and he was all the way up here on the top. So, when I saw him, I called out his name, said Wilson, and he turned around, and he had one of these oranges in his mouth. He turned around, and he dropped it on the floor. So the goofy squirrel will pick out his own fruit. So, don't forget to like and comment something that your goofy animals have done. Okay, you can say goodbye to the viewers.